Well, I have to say, so far at Tottenham, things are going rather swimmingly. We're still in the Everton press room because, obviously, I've not moved anything in this save yet because I'm lazy. But, no, we're 4-2 up in the Europa League against Real Madrid. We have a chance today to go through to the semi-final, I think, of the Europa League, and things are starting to get exciting. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 1 of Season 17 of the Journeyman with Tottenham. And in today's episode, we are taking on Real Madrid in the Europa League, and then we play our old club Southampton in the Premier League. Did I say the Europa League before? That's what I meant. Since you were last with us, things have gone alright. We obviously beat Arsenal 3-0. We then beat Real Madrid 4-2, as I said. It was a good performance, to be honest with you. Green, Steegs, Montano and Bianchi getting the goals for us there. We then had quite a disappointing performance against Middlesbrough. We did win it, draw 2-2. We were winning most of the match, but then Macedo got a last-minute equaliser, which, you know, put a little bit of a dampener on things. And in the Premier League, we're probably out of the race for third. Although we still have a game in hand on Man United. We will be 5 points behind them if we do win that game in hand. But we should be fine for a Champions League place. Got 2 games in hand on Wolves, who are beneath us. So, yeah, we can be hopeful, at least, of finishing third. But we should get Champions League football either way. So let's have a look at the team that I have selected for today. We've got Alves in goal, we've got Curzon Ashton, Montano, Henrique and Al Hassan in defence. We've then got Green and Gamboa in the middle with Sarti, Jabalar and Bianchi starting behind, Christensen up top. So, I mean, we're gonna start out with attacking intent, but if they score a goal fairly early on, then it would be advisable to maybe move to counter-attack. They have got 2 away goals, remember, so that's why I kind of want to attack. I want to get a goal on the board and just try and get a cushion, because they only need to win by 2 goals and they'll go through. So, yeah, here's Christensen. Now here's Jabalar. Bianchi on the ball. Christensen now. Here's Green. Green slots it forward. It was a good idea, but not quite the right execution. But yeah, if you guys are very confused as to why I'm at Tottenham, make sure you go and check out the last episode of The Journeyman, where you will find out how we ended up at Tottenham. And yeah, I think it's a interesting story. That is rather annoying. After 2 minutes, we've gone 1-0 down. And now we're in the catch-22 of we could go counter-attacking. And we will go counter-attacking, but it might not make any difference. You know, they might still score another goal, and if they do score, then they're going through unless we can get back into the game. So it is a catch-22, because if we go and score now, then I'm quite happy to stay on counter-attacking. Gamboa. Here's Bianchi again. Now to Green, to Gamboa, and that was a chance. That was a big chance. But looking at some of the teams left, you would say if we get past Real Madrid, we might have a good chance of winning this. Here's Pacaco. Pedro on the ball. He's pushing forward. Now here's Al Hassan. Green. Jabalar gets it forward to Christensen, who's on the ball. He shoots and he should have scored. That is a huge chance. Goodness me, you would have bet everything on him scoring that against Arsenal. And Brandon Green, who's playing a 7.4, has got a knock. And that is tough. potential foot injury. What can he play as? Ball winner. I mean, I guess we have to do it. We can't risk Brandon Green getting fully injured. I'm gonna bring Steegs on. And something we did quite effectively against them in the first leg was this. We sort of had two complete forwards on attack, and then we had the poacher in the middle. Steegs can go on support. Yeah. And then exploit the middle. Drop deeper as well. It's something we did quite effectively in the first leg. And, it could work again today. Could get us some goals, and hopefully it will do. But, yeah, we're keeping them out at the moment, which is good. We may well end up ruining those missed chances, though, a bit later on. Especially if they get a last-minute goal, for example. But they're playing 4-4-2. Very odd. I don't think Real Madrid have ever played 4-4-2 in their history. Oh, my goodness, it's cleared off the line. Oh, it's away. My goodness me. And now we've got 4-on-3. This is a huge chance. Bianchi forwarded Jebalar now. Jebalar, what a tackle. Here's Cardenas into the middle. Is it a penalty? No, it's not. Oh, it's a free kick. I thought it was a penalty. Oh, dear. So Benfica going through against Sporting. Marseille and Schalke seem the most boring teams on earth. Sevilla look like they're going through against Gladbach. But if Gladbach score, interestingly, they'll have the away goal, I think. Gonzalez over the bar. How close was that? But if we can hold on for another 3 minutes. Jebalar, now Steegs. This'll seal our play. It's Bianchi. Oh, that was so close. Contained now for the last 50 seconds. Alves gets it away towards Christensen, who loses it. Now here's Veloso. 40 seconds to go. If Real Madrid score, they go through. Alves comes out and collects it comfortably. We've got 30 seconds to go now. Alves boots it away to nobody. They're coming at us again. Here's Veloso. It feels like a goal, but that is a wasted opportunity. Why didn't he cross it? But it's full time. We're through to the semi-finals of the Europa League, and that is a hard-fought victory. I know we lost the game today. We were second best, but we managed to defend and keep it at 1 goal, and we managed to get through. Come on! So quite a few changes for this Southampton match then. Henrique moves out wide. We've got Vertolomai, whatever his name is, in central defence. We've brought in Prowse right back, and Skulic comes into the midfield, and Dali comes in as well. That's simply because Cardenas is injured, Green is tired, as is Yabalar, although Dali's better anyway, in my opinion. Al Hassan's tired as well, so, a little bit of rotation for this Southampton match. It is a big one. News is we've got Sevilla in the semi-final of the Europa League, so that is certainly going to be interesting. But the absence of Cardenas, it is fairly crucial. We're now without a full-on full-back now. Both our left-back and our right-back are injured, so we're having to play centre-backs out wide on both sides, which, could be a problem, especially against the top teams. But here's Dali, now Skulic to Gamboa, it's in, it's deflected off somebody, it's gone down as a Gamboa goal. I really don't understand how, but yeah, quite interesting. Dali to Skulic and then Gamboa with a shot, and it eventually went in after the deflection, and that is a good start for us. against a Southampton side who are very different to the Southampton side we left a couple of years ago. Biaggi's still there, Restrepo is still there, Jacobs I think we were bringing into the team, and Carvalho I brought in the summer before I left Southampton, and there's still 3 or 4 on the bench that we might recognise, but essentially it's a very different team to what it was when we managed them a couple of years ago. But 1-0, and hopefully we can keep that going. Grant gets it forward to Maya, Skullich has got it. Here's Christensen, pushes it forward to Bianchi. This is a good chance. Bianchi into the middle, Skullich, Daly scores. Daly scores the rebound. Skullich with the initial shot. He is looking pretty good from midfield, to be honest with you. Christensen with a nice little ball forward to Bianchi, and I didn't really know what he was doing, but it worked out well in the end. He ran all the way at the touchline, crossed it back just like you would do in FIFA, and look at that, Prowse is injured as well. So the fullback situation is critical at this time. If we lose many more players, we're going to really struggle. But hopefully we'll be all right. Indicating that he wants to come off. Okay, quick sub. So Gamboa wants to come off. We can put Francisco in there as a ball winner. And Prowse can come off for Henrique, and then Al Hassan's going to have to come off. Come on, sorry. Here's Daly. Daly pushing forward. Can we make it 3? We can. Christensen gets his goal. Very good. Very, very good. 3-0 now. And definitely looking good. You know, it's playing some really nice football. Got some excellent players going forward, and Christensen looks like a real gem, and that's his 4th goal on camera, I believe, so he certainly had a very good start. Coming up to 60 minutes gone now. I mean, we might bring off Bianchi and put on Fabian. Haven't really seen much of him recently. Been wanting to play pretty much all of our strikers. That's the big problem that I've had in the last few matches in sort of getting game time into Fabian. Here's Jacobs, gets it forward to Mayer. Good tackle by Skullich. He has been brilliant in the centre of the park. Here's Sarti. Sarti, absolutely wonderful footwork, but eventually got found out. Montano now to Francisco. Henrique. Sarti. Daly. Sarti again, down this right-hand side. Good ball forward. Unfortunately, Daly didn't read it. Here's Fabian now on the left-hand side. Francisco. Skullich forward to Daly. Forward to Christensen, who scores his second. It's 4-0 after 75 minutes. Job done. Everybody can take a breather now, and we can be really happy with what we've done in this episode. We held Real Madrid to just a 1-0 victory, meaning we go through the semi-final of the Europa League, and we've absolutely thumped our old club, Southampton, 4-0, and counting. Here's Sarti into the middle. Oof, could have been 5 there. Christensen was waiting for another hat-trick on camera. Would be quite a streak. 2 hat-tricks in a row, but it doesn't look like he's quite going to manage it in this episode. Sarti gets it forward. Skullich is there. Magomedov is pushing down the other end, but I think the ref is going to blow his whistle. And he does, and there we go. We really raised our game in the second half, apparently, and, you know, I'd go along with that. I think we were 1-0 up at half-time, and second half we played some really, really good football, and I think in the whole, we can be really happy with this episode. So if you've enjoyed that, then make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content up to and including FM19. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.